Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy with me, Rock Paper Mario. I was looking at the lists of stars. Like if you talk to Polari, you can like pull up a list of stars, like of all the galaxies in the game, which stars you've got. And while I was looking at the map, I saw that there was a comet here in Sea Slide, a cosmic one, so another Mario, like Cosmic Mario race or Shadow Mario or whatever. Now, like you saw, like I pretty much smoked him in Freeze Flame Galaxy. Like I don't think, like I'm pretty sure, not like you can hardly do that galaxy better than I did it. I mean, you definitely can, but like it was quite a good show. Good show. This one is not going to be like that because this is like one of the tougher ones. I'm going to fail at this quite a few times. Especially since like I'm not really well able to, especially since I'm not able to pull off that like that jump start thing. Like there is like a jump start that you can pull off in this game where like when you're racing Shadow Mario, you can just gonna get rid of this so I can long jump. I can hear him, he's behind me. There he is! No. I was like, there he is! You can like, there is like a head start that you can pull off when you're racing him. But I remember I used to be able to do it, but it's one of those things, like you do it so seldomly that I always forget like how you even pull it off as soon as I've done it. It's like it's one of those things. Like it's some like combination of crouching and something. I have no idea. But yeah, as I was saying, like if you talk to Polari, you can like pull up a map, and it's really handy because you can see if there are any like comets anywhere. Like it'll show up as like a little icon here, like a comet symbol. We haven't unlocked all of the levels in the bedroom. I don't know what that's all about. I probably need to beat the boss of Gusty Garden to unlock it or something, so yeah, maybe we'll go back to the bedroom and do that. My Wiimote is still holding out here, but I'm just waiting for that not to be the case any longer. Might as well take a shortcut, there we go. I can't remember, excuse me, I can't remember what Hungry Luma that is actually. That's another thing that we could probably do, but I think he wants 800 starbs. We can go back to Gusty Garden. I actually quite like this boss battle, actually, if this is the one that I'm thinking of. So yeah. It's April the 13th. It's Wednesday. Yesterday I recorded like the Poe quest, like some of the Poe quests in Ocarina of Time, and I was actually quite pleasantly surprised with how it went. Bunnies, I got this bunny. Just can't get away from bunnies. I was actually quite pleasantly surprised with how it went because, like you guys know, that was something that I wasn't exactly looking forward to, and which I have never done in its entirety before. So yeah, I was actually quite pleasantly surprised with that I didn't screw it up more than I did, because I didn't really screw it up that much at all. Might as well collect some more starbs for that Hungry Luma. Not bother killing any of these Goombas. I mean, they're just chilling out there, minding their own business. But then, like, I remember in like the video I was saying like, oh, in that video I was saying, oh, it's April 12th. I don't think there's anything important about April 12th. And then like I looked back at like videos that I uploaded, because I'm pretty sure I've explained this before. Sometimes like I'll like go back and say like, sometimes I'll go back in time and say to myself, oh, sometimes I'll go back and say to myself, oh, I wonder what video I uploaded this day a year ago or whatever. And like, as you guys well know, this day a year ago I didn't upload anything. I think like on April 12th, 2 years ago, I uploaded like Mario Party Forge, or like I think it was Goomba's Greedy Gala. like one of the videos of that. This actually might be worth getting. I uploaded Goomba's Greedy Gala, like one of the videos of that. Do I have to like defeat all of these moles? And then like even more years ago, I'm pretty sure in April, I can't remember how many years ago it was. It must have been like 4 or 5 years ago that I uploaded like the first part of Let's Play F-Zero X, which that was a fun one. Like I remember recording that and just it being a blast. Like I remember it was one of the first kind of like, it was the first kind of casual LP that I did. Well, I suppose I had done no, that's not true. Excuse me, mole. Why you gotta do me like that? Where are you going? Where is he? I can't see him. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble with this thing. We just don't seem to be on the same wavelength. You have to be somewhat close to him for that to work, you idiot. Where are you? Would you... There... Oh, I almost had him. I suppose I had done like that Castlevania video. There was like a couple of ones, like... I suppose that could be classed as like a casual LP. This is not working. I need to get this crap out of my way is what I need to do, because of course if the mole is still alive they disappear, the little tracks, tracks of the tears on their face. But if they're dead then they just stay there forevermore. Okay, he's coming up this way. Of course, walk into the plant, that's an even better idea. Finally! Jesus Christ! Do you know how long I was trying to kill you? He was probably completely oblivious to the fact that I was trying to kill him. Not that he would have made my... Saying it like that makes it seem like, oh, well, if only he had known I was trying to kill him, maybe... If only he had known I was trying to kill him, maybe he would have, like... maybe he would have made things a bit easier for me, which I doubt that would be the case. But yeah, I suppose I had done, this caterpillar reminds me of Yoshi's story, just to get that out there. I suppose I had done like that, those Castlevania 1 videos, and that was, I suppose, a casual kind of like, video, not casual, like, just like, I suppose they were like casual videos that it wasn't really like a proper LP, like a big LP. But then I think like really F-Zero X was the first proper casual short little LP, which I quite like doing as well. Like you guys know, I've done quite a few LPs like that that are not really kind of like big projects, they're just kind of like nice short little games, or that don't take that long and that aren't really that serious, just like me. This worm has its own center of gravity. But yeah, he reminds me of Yoshi's story. You know, those in that level where those caterpillars that go through the air, that when you jump they change direction or whatever. But yeah, I think F-Zero X was really the first like proper little LP like that, and I don't know, like it was nice going back and seeing like, oh, I remember doing that LP and that was this time of the year. Oh yeah, it must have been, because I remember I think I was doing it as like a little filler between Wind Waker and I would think I was doing it as like a little filler between Wind Waker and Final Fantasy VI. Which was pretty much that implies like it was a filler between two of the biggest LPs that I've done here on this channel. Like, I mean, Wind Waker was quite a big project, and to do that as like my second project, I mean, like I remember when I started, I was like, oh, I don't know whether I'm going to continue this anymore, or like how long I'm going to be doing this for, so I'm just going to like do a short little game like I'm just going to do a short little game like Luigi's Mansion, which isn't going to be too many parts. Now get ready. I should have gone like that. He's far faster than I'm giving him credit for. That's what's happening. I'm not expecting him to be as fast, and I'm giving him too much leeway. It happened again! Will you stop doing it? That's exactly the thing that I told you not to do. So don't do the thing that I tell you not to do. Okay. There we go. Now you've got it. Of course, these stupid things are in the way. This boss isn't actually that difficult. Some people find him really difficult, and I never understand why, because he's not actually that that tough. It's just sometimes the stupid tracks get in your way. That's about the most difficult part of it. Is those tracks getting in your way when you're trying to kill him. Would you please? Oh my god, this guy. I'm making an ass of myself here is what's happening. There, there we go, fine. Jeez, he was just about to jump right in there again. But yeah, I remember doing Luigi's Mansion. I was like, oh, I'll just do a short game, so at least, like, if I decide this isn't for me, I'll be able to finish that, and it won't be too much of a big deal. And then, like, I go ahead and launch into, right after Luigi's Mansion, not only do I launch into Wind Waker, which is, like, one of the biggest projects I've done on this, one of the biggest and most extensive projects I've done on this channel, but I also launch into doing, like, Pokemon Yellow into the bargain. Yeah, I presume that's after unlocking another galaxy in the engine room. But what about the galaxy here in the bedroom? I suppose we'll go back to... Let's go to the... No, I don't really want to go to the kitchen, because that'll be like, if I go to the kitchen, it'll be a, if I go to the kitchen, it'll be a boss battle, because it'll be Thingamy-Bob Galaxy. Ghosty Gulch Galaxy, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Let's see what this Hungry Luma is, and then I can make an informed decision. But yeah, Pokemon Yellow, that was another big one. Well, not that big. It was maybe like half as long as Wind Waker, but it was still like a large project. So then, like, you guys know Final Fantasy VI was pretty much... Like, that has pretty much been the largest galaxy that I've ever done. Bigmouth Galaxy, okay, we are totally doing this. Like, this is in my top 5, like, galaxies in the game. I just adore it, so we are totally doing Bigmouth Galaxy. And it's really not that long either, but it has a cool little atmosphere. It's like a coelacanth mouth floating in space. I mean, how cool is that? Like, I mean, that's what's cool about this game, like Super Mario Galaxy. I mean, like, this isn't even a planet. It's like a structure, like an enormous coelacanth head floating out in space. I mean, how cool is that? We've got this little crab here. Get some star bits, and yeah, this golden chest. Like, they put, like, the Koopa shell right next to it, just so you can see, like, the Koopa shell doesn't damage it. What have you got to say? This is my hideaway. It's the perfect spot for fishing and being left alone. Like, I presume, like, this was built... That's just a one-up. I couldn't be bothered. I presume, like, this, like, one explanation as to how... Like, explanation, it's a video game, but, like, the explanation is as fantastical as no explanation. Like, either it's, like, a cool, like, inexplicable coelacanth head floating out in space. We've got a Boo here. And you can actually kill them by, by hitting them with the beam of your shell. We've also got, like, a cool jellyfish up there that looks like, it's like something out of Pikmin or something, is what it looks like. Isn't there, like, a jellyfish that looks like... There are jellyfish Pikmin. There are those ones that suck up the captains, aren't there? But what it also looks like is, there's, is that puff stool, that puff shroom thing. I need another Koopa shell is what I need. They're so cute, those little jellyfish, as I get killed by one. Why don't I have the shell? Why did I get rid of the shell? That was really silly of me. I don't even know where there is like another one around here. We're all like wandering around in these reeds. There's like another star chip. But like I suppose one explanation is either it's an inexplicable structure floating around in space. Either that, or like I suppose technically, as it does have a but see, the center of gravity doesn't even have a thing around it. Like the center of gravity is just like blank space, because the center of gravity is in this room and it's like up there in that space that doesn't have anything in it. Which that doesn't make any sense either. Try not to get caught by the whirlwind here. So yeah, we're like, the center of gravity is there, obviously, I think. Well, no, actually, wouldn't there be two centers of gravity? I think that's what it is. There'd be two centers of gravity because, like, there'd be two centers of gravity because, like, there's the center of gravity under that water that we were just in, and the center of gravity under this water. So I suppose technically if there were these two little planets, these two little planetoids floating out in space, what you could do is like build around them. Like, and I suppose if this penguin lived on there on his own, he could have like used debris to build around it. And what's really cool is like when you come back out, they've programmed it that when you come back out with the shell, there's all these boos floating around in there, which is just like, I don't know, it's just really cool to me. And just the music and everything, and just how it's its own little self-contained little area. It's just, I don't know, this galaxy, one of my favorites.
Man, that was close! Oh, Mario, I almost forgot to tell you something!
Yeah, he fell into that treasure, like, ridiculous. It's well big enough for Toad, though. He found him in there. He found a star in there. Thanks, Captain Toad. Do you know what I wish? I wish, like, do you know what they like did like a dual tech? They did like a dual tech animation for Mario and Luigi when they get a star. But they didn't like do a dual tech animation for Mario and Toad, like Captain Toad. Because that would have been cool, like if they'd done like a dual tech animation for them, where you see like Mario and Captain Toad getting the star together. It's like, how cool would that have been? So yeah, Bigmouth strikes again, and we got another star. So I think that's it for this video. I'm probably going to record one more. I'm recording while the battery holds out at least. So thanks a million for watching. I'll see you next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy, and I will get this letter.